In this video, I'll show you how to get started with Forex Tester 4. Alright, this is Forex Tester 4. Now once you get it installed, go to the data center and update your data. So Forex Tester 4 is going to come pre-installed with some data. You can check that by going to each of the major pairs, and you can see the beginning year and the ending year here. And not all of these currency pairs will be completely updated. For example, this USD Japanese yen has only 30 days of data, so we need to update that. So I'm going to click on update from server. I would recommend download part of history and set it back to a date that's maybe 2000, 2001, and it will automatically detect the oldest date in the history and download that. Then I would recommend downloading 1 minute history only unless you are trading a tick system. Otherwise, it's going to take up a lot of space on your hard drive to download the tick data and the 1 minute data. Okay, go ahead and click on update, and this will take a while to crank. Alright, once it's done downloading, then you can exit. Then you can start your test. So click on the chart here, add chart, Euro USD, and you can maximize that, and then click on start test. And things will start moving. Now if it starts moving really quickly, you might want to check the time frame. So this is the 1 minute chart, and it's moving 1 day at a time. That's why it's going so fast. So if you go down to 1 day chart and you make each candle 1 day, then that works out better. So when you click pause or play, it will move forward accordingly. Now I set up some keyboard shortcuts, or one keyboard shortcut, or the hotkey. I set that to P for pause and play. Everything else I kept the same. Once you do that, click on OK, and now when you hit the P key on your keyboard, it'll move forward and it'll pause. If you want to go back, hit the delete button to go back 1 candle at a time. If you want to go forward 1 candle at a time, use the space bar. Now if you need to speed up the chart, you can move the slider to the right or to the left if you want to slow it down. I find that right about there is good for me. Actually, that might be a little fast. Yeah, maybe like a little bit back. Yeah, so I find that's about the right speed for me. Now let's take a look at how to enter a trade. So there are 2 trade buttons here. This is a market order. This one is a pending order. So you can set a market order like this. And the great thing about Forex Tester 4 is that they now have percentage calculations. So you don't have to calculate the lots. It'll automatically do it here based on the percent of your account that you want to risk. So in this case, I'm risking 1%. Let's say that I want to buy at this point. So I'll put the stop loss here graphically. This is a terrible trade, but it's just an example. So let's say you're looking for a big bounce there, and then you set this to buy and then buy. And now when you move 1 candle forward at a time, you can see what happens here. Yep, and we get stopped out. Now if you want to place a pending order, same thing. Just hit the price that you want the order to execute at, the type of order up here, the percentage calculation if you're going to use that, and then the stop loss and take profit. Once you're done with the round of backtesting, I would recommend saving the transactions to a file so that you can go back and look at them later. So just click on the file name here, and I would recommend putting them in a shared folder like a Dropbox or a Google Drive or something like that. So you have one cloud-based repository for all of your backtesting results. And the way I name my files is the strategy name first, in this case CPD, the currency pair, the time frame, in this case daily, version 1, and test 1. On the next test of the same version, I will do test 2, and so on. So just name your file whatever you want and hit the save button. I'm just going to cancel out of this. Now if you want to start your test all over again, you can hit this rewind button and it will go to the beginning of your data. And if you want to start a new project, just hit new project. You can name it whatever you want. In this case, we're going to call it test. You can set the initial deposit, click next. That's going to overwrite something, and then choose the currency pair. In this case, you have to check it, and be sure to check the dates here. So for example, this currency pair has not been updated, so there's no data showing there. But if you go down to, let's say, the Euro US dollar, which we've just updated, then you will see the dates of the data here. Next, use 1 minute data unless you're taking trades on a tick chart. Then go to next, and it will check the available history and then create the ticks for you. On this screen, you can set the time zone offset. You can ask it to use daylight savings time. And then there's some testing options here. And that's how you set up a new project. All right, that's how you get started with Forex Tester 4. There are a lot of other options in Forex Tester 4 that are really useful, and I'll go into that in future videos. But this is the fastest way I know of to get started with your first test. Now, if you want to get a discount on Forex Tester 4, just click on the link below this video. That is my affiliate link, so I will get a commission if you buy through that link. But I wholeheartedly use and recommend Forex Tester 4. All right, if you found this video useful, please hit the subscribe button below. And also check out the links below for my favorite Forex tools. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.